Shana Tova, everyone. It's really nice to be back here behind the shul where the tent is, where I normally tell you all stories. And I have to say, it's a little sad that you're not here with me, but I cannot wait until the next time that we're all together where I can tell you a story, because I love telling stories. And I hope that before Rosh Hashanah, you'll hear this story and it'll help you get a good start to your year. So here's my story. It was coming up on Rosh Hashanah, and the plants and the animals and the people of the world wanted to get the world a present. Something to thank the world for being the world, for being the earth, because the earth gives us so much. Water and air, a place to live, some place to put our feet, some place to call home. And so the humans said, well, we're humans. We're gonna have the best idea. And they decided that it's a birthday party, right? And they would make the world the biggest birthday hat in the world. And so all the humans contributed cardboard and paper and clothing, all kinds of things that tried to make a hat big enough for the world. Picture the globe. But there just wasn't enough to make the world a hat. And so the humans said, I don't know, maybe the animals, maybe you all have some ideas. And the animals said, well, we have lots of ideas. Maybe we should sing the world a birthday song and do a birthday dance. And so all the animals got together and they started to sing and to dance. And there was something quite amazing about it, like they were all singing and dancing, but it was something really scary. The elephants started stomping around and the mice started running around because they were scared of the elephants. And then the jackals started singing, happy birthday, oh you! It was horrible. It was horrible. Everyone started holding their animal ears. This was not going to work. And the animals and the humans looked at each other and they said, well, I guess we won't be able to get the world anything. And then the trees said, you didn't ask us. And they said, well, what could you do? You're trees, you can't move. What are you going to be able to do? And the trees said, we're going to think of something. And the trees took a few days and they realized, the thing that's really special about a birthday is the cake with the candles on it. And one by one, the trees lit up. One tree went from green to bright yellow because it was the fall. And everyone looked and said, wow, that's like a birthday candle. And another tree, the leaves turned bright purple. And another tree, the leaves turned this incredible, rich color red. And soon, the whole forest was every color of the rainbow. And it really did look like candles and beautiful flames dancing. And everybody saw it. And the animals, they started to sing. And this time, the singing was in perfect harmony. And the humans, they gave up the hat idea. That was a bad idea. The humans just joined in the singing, and everyone held hands, and they started to dance, and they celebrated the birthday of the world. So it's a little bit before Rosh Hashanah when I'm telling you this story. But in a few weeks, maybe on Rosh Hashanah, maybe a few days afterwards, when you see the first tree turn color, when you see a yellow leaf, or a red leaf, or a purple leaf, I want you to think, that's the birthday of the world, and there are the candles. And over the course of this year, think about, what could you do for the world? What's something that you can do to make this world a much better place? I want to wish you a Shana Tova, a good and sweet year, lots of apples, lots of honey. Shana Tova.
Ma Tovu Ein Keloheinu Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
Barechu
Keloheinu, Adonai Echad. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norat teilot asefele. Aruch ata Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, ay, 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 Elohei Yitzhak, ay, 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 Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor veHanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot, Umevii Goel Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava. Misod Chachamim uNevonim, uMilemed Da'at Mevinim, Eftechafi b'tfila u'b'tachanunim, Lechalot u'chanin pnei melech malchei amlachim, Va'adonei hadonim. Zochreinu lechaim, melech chafetz b'chaim, v'chotveinu b'sefer hachaim, lemancha Elohim chaim, melech ozer, u'moshiach u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ata Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayim etim, Ata Rav le'oshia, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayim etim berachamim ramim, Samech noflim verofei cholim, u'matir asurim, u'mekayem emunato b'shenei afar, mi chamocha b'givorot, u'midam melach, melech meimit u'mechayeh, u'matzmiach Yeshua, mi chamocha ahav harachamim, zocher, zocher yitzurav lechaim berachamim, v'ne'eman atah le'chayot meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei ha'meitim. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Shalom, shalom, ve'asem lecha shalom, shalom, ve'asem lecha shalom. Shalom, shalom, ve'asem lecha shalom, shalom, ve'asem lecha shalom.
The Torah readings on both days of Rosh Hashanah come from the first book of the Torah, from Bereshit. They tell the story of the birth of Isaac to Abraham and to Sarah, and about the conflict between Sarah and Hagar and Ishmael. On the second day, we continue in the same chapter of Bereshit, and we read the difficult story of the binding of Isaac. So why do we read these sections of the Torah on Rosh Hashanah? Perhaps it's because these stories are about making and keeping promises. These two stories from the Torah are essentially about how God made and kept promises, and can be reminders for us on the day of remembrance of how important it is for us to keep our promises.
Avinu Malceinu, Choneinu Avaneinu. Avinu Malceinu, Choneinu Avaneinu, Ki ein banu maasim. Avinu Malceinu, Choneinu Avaneinu. Avinu Malceinu, Choneinu Avaneinu, Ki ein banu maasim. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed v'hoshienu. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed v'hoshienu. Ein, 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 Yehi bin Saharam vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai ve'yafutzu oivecha ve'yanusu mesanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion teitzeh Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon V'Fesha, V'chata'a V'nakeh. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon V'Fesha, V'chata'a V'nakeh. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon V'Fesha, V'chata'a V'nakeh. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh v'Nora Shemo. Gadolul Adonai iti, Uromema Shema yachdav. Lecha Adonai hagedula ve'hagevura v'tiferet ve'hanetzach ve'hahod, ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha ve'amitnaseh lechol lerosh. Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'yishtachavu, V'yishtachavu, Lahadom raglav kadoshu. Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'yishtachavu, V'yishtachavu, Lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
The Rosh Hashanah Torah readings include lots of examples of promises. There's the promise that God makes to Sarah that she will have a child, even though she was already really old. Sarah, you will bear a child.
Hey, Abraham. Guess what? I'm 90 and we're gonna have a kid.
Hey, I know. Let's name him Isaac. And there's the promise that God makes to Abraham and repeats to Hagar that their son, Ishmael, would become the leader of a great nation.
Ishmael, I will make you a great nation.
Wow, God, that's amazing. But right now I'm just so hot and so thirsty. Can you just make me some water? Thanks! And there's the promise between Abraham and Abimelech.
Abraham, promise me that you will be fair and honest with me, and I will be fair and honest with you.
I promise. But there is this matter about the well.
Well? Hey, what's with those 7 ewes?
Ewes? What? 7? There's only one you. One you, one me. That's how it works, right?
No, the ewes.
You mean the letter U? You know, we didn't actually speak English way back then, right?
No, the female sheep.
Wait, you mean a female sheep is called a ewe? Did you know that?
Well, I'm sure the ewes know what they're called. And speaking of wells, let's just agree and officially call this place Beersheba. After the 7 wells.
Yeah, after the 7 wells. Well.
Well.
You forgot one.
A well or a ewe?
And finally, there's the promise between God and Abraham after Abraham demonstrates his loyalty to God.
Give you my blessing and make your descendants as numerous as the stars of heaven and the sands of the seashore.
Yes! All these examples of promises remind us that promises are powerful and that keeping our promises is a really, really big deal.
Adonai, Hayat et Sarah, Kasher Amar, Vayas, Adonai, with Sarah, Kaasar, Tetaber, Vatahal, Vatet, Sarah, Abraham, Ben Miskunav, Lamohed, Asher Liberoto, Elohim. Vayikra Abraham, et Shem Beno, Anulalo, Asher Yadalo Sarah, Yitzchak. Vayamol Avraham et Yitzchak beno ben Shmonat Yamim kasher tzivoto Elohim.
Avraham ben me'at shana, והיולד לו את יצחק בנו.
ותאמר שרה יצחק עשך לי אלוהים כהן שמח יצחק לי.
ותאמר מי מילל לאברהם הינקה בנים שרה כי ילדתי בן לזקוני.
וידע הילד ויגמל ויעש אברהם משתה גדול ביום יגמל את יצחק.
ותרא שרה את בן הגר המצרית אשר ילדה לאברהם משחק.
ותאמר לאברהם גרש האמה הזאת ואת הבנה כי לא ירוש בן האמה הזאת עם בני עם יצחק.
וירא הדבר מאוד בעיני אברהם על אודות בנו.
ויאמר אלוהים אל אברהם אל יראה בעיניך על הנהר ועל אמתך kol asher tomar elecha Zara Shema bekola ki b'yitzchak yikare lecha zara Vayehi achar hadevarim ha'ele v'ha'elohim nisa et Abraham Vayomer elav Abraham Vayomer hineni
Vayomer kana et banach yechidach asher ahavat et Yitzchak velach lach el haaretz hamirya ve'ala sham leola al achad haharim asher omar elach
וישכם אברהם בבוקר, ויחבוש את חמורו, ויקח את שני נעריו איתו, ואת יצחק בנו, ויבקע צאלה, ויקום וילך אל מקום אשר אמר לו האלוהים.
היום השלישי, וישא אברהם את עיניו, וירא את המקום מיעקב. ויאמר אברהם אל נערו, שבו לכם פה עם החמור, ואני והנער נלכה עד כה, ונשתחווה ונשובה עליכם. ויקח אברהם את עטי העולה, וישם אל היצחק בנו, ויקח בידו ואת האש המאכלת, וילכו שניהם יחדו.
ויאמר יצחק אל אברהם אבי, ויאמר הנני בני, ויאמר הנה האש והעצים ואיה השם לעולם.
ויאמר אברהם אלוהים ירא לו עשה לעולה בני, וילכו שניהם יחדיו.
ויבוא אל המקום אשר אמר לו האלוהים, ויבן שם אברהם את המזבח, ויערוך את העצים, ויעקוד את יצחק בנו, וישם אותו על המזבח ממעל לעצים.
וישלח אברהם את ידו, ויקח את מאכלת לשחוט את בנו.
ויקרא אליו מלאך אדוני מן השמיים, ויאמר אברהם אברהם, ויאמר הנני. ויאמר אל תשלח ידך אל הנער, ואל תעש לו מאומה, כי אתה ידעתי כי ירא אלוהים אתה, ולא הסחת את בנך את יחידך ממני.
Hi, I'm Ben Fried. I'm the rabbinic intern here at CSAIR, and we're now at one of my favorite parts of the high holiday services, when we get to hear the sound of the shofar. The shofar is a ram's horn that's been hollowed out so that we can make these incredible sounds. This shofar comes all the way from, well, Rabbi Katz's office. Now, we're going to hear the sound of the shofar, and it's supposed to be loud and wake us up. Sometimes it wakes us up from the quieter parts of the service, but it also wakes us up to remind us to be better versions of ourselves. Now, let's hear the sound of the shofar together.
You know, we're good.
Now I'm under pressure. Okay.
Hallelujah, Shema Adonai, ki niskav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehila lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael, am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. LeDavid mizmor, LaDonai haaretz umloha, tevel v'yoshveva, ki hu al yamim yisada, ve'al neharot yechoneneha, mi ya'ale v'har Adonai, u'mi yakum bimkom kodsho neki chapayim uvar levav, asher lo nasa lashav nafshi, ve'lo nishba lemirma, yisav racha me'et Adonai, u'tzedaka me'Elohei yisho, ze dor shav מבקשי פניך יעקב סלע, שאו שערים ראשיכם, והינשאו פתחי עולם, ויבוא מלך הכבוד. מי זה מלך הכבוד? אדוני עזוז וגיבור, אדוני גיבור מלחמה. שאו שערים ראשיכם, ושאו פתחי עולם, ויבוא מלך הכבוד. מיהו זה מלך הכבוד? אדוני צבאות, הוא מלך הכבוד. סלע. Eitz Chaim Hi, למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה, דרכי נועם, וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש ימינו כקדם.
Torah, 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 Sivilanu Moshe.
Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha Kehilat Yaakov, Morasha Kehilat Yaakov, Morasha Kehilat Yaakov, Torah Tziva lanu Moshe. בספר חיים ברכה שלום ופרנסה טובה ניזכר וניכתב לפניך אנחנו לכל עמך בית ישראל חיים טובים ושלום שלום ופרנסה טובה ניזכר וניכתב לפניך אנחנו לכל עמך בית ישראל חיים טובים ושלום Hayom, 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 Hayom Te'amteinu, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom Tevarcheinu, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom Tegadleinu, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom Tidrashenu letova, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom Tichtevenu lechaim tovim, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom Tekabel berachamim uvratzon et tefilatenu, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom Tishma shavatenu, Amen. Hayom, 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 Hayom titmechenu bimin tzidkecha, Amen. Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadoneinu, Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kemoshienu, Micheloheinu, Michadoneinu, Michemokeinu, Michemoshienu, Node Leloheinu, Node Ladoneinu, Node Lelokeinu, Node Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adoneinu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adoneinu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Shektiru Avoteinu, Lefanecha Ketoret Asamim.
Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol.
Lateit gedula liotzer bereshit. Velo samanu
Kimishpat ha'adama
Velo samanu
בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת עשה בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שלא נברא, אזי מלך שלא נברא, ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשיל לו להגבירה, בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא